Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Uchenna. In this video, I want to talk about the benefits of being alone, how to be happy, how to learn to be happy, on your own. Life is always going to throw us into circumstances and periods of our life where we have to be alone, and the lessons that we learn from solitude should teach us how to really be in touch with ourselves. So when uh, when life turns you around and makes you and puts you in a lonely space for some period of time, our job is not to feel that loneliness with other distracting activities. We need to use that lonely period to reconnect with ourselves. That's the only way we can learn to be happy on our own. We need to learn to use that period effectively, because the reason why we are in that period, is really to recover and replenish our energy. So it normally comes after some kind of tragedy. Maybe somebody abandoned you, or you're having troubles, somewhere you just had to escape to be on your own. But once in a while, life turns from when you're surrounded by people to when you have to be alone, and it's in those lonely times that we are meant to gather the strength, the strength, the fortitude to be happy on our own, so that even when we're in the midst of people, um, you know, and we have those short bursts of being alone, we know how to make ourselves happy, and we don't have to depend on people to make us happy, because nobody can make you happy. It's not possible. It's always a fleeting experience, coming and going, but happiness should be, a, how would I put it? It's a state of mind. It should be an eternal state of mind, inside which, small bursts of sadness, boredom, and the rest show up. But overall, we should know how to, how to make ourselves happy again whenever things are not going very well. So, what's the first technique or technology that we can use? Is gratitude, first of all. Always gratitude. Um, Always gratitude. Then, of course, believing that good things are coming your way. Um, and when you're in solitude, what you learn how to do, what you're supposed to be doing then, is to understand your strengths, understand what makes you happy from within. Whatever it is, it could be books, um, it could be reading books, it could be writing, it could be any kind of art that you are interested in. It could be music, it could be watching some kind of movies, that inspire you, getting inspiration from somewhere, because it's the inspiration, that gives us hope and makes us happy. That puts some kind of meaning into the world. But it's always good and beautiful, to be able to journal your your experiences. You know, being able to journal your experiences it's a very powerful tool, that we can use to learn about ourselves in solitude. You can also make videos. There's really nothing difficult there. You just put your phone up and press record and record yourself talking, or you can make a voice kind of recording too. Yeah, so what we need to do is just to find those hobbies that interest us, those uh, basically the hobbies that make us happy. It could be just going out in nature, walking, cooking, washing. These are not things that will distract you, from yourself. So I learned a lot from my own periods, you know, in solitude. I listened to a lot of podcasts that's really inspired me during that period, and I made a lot of mental notes, and I made a lot of physical notes too. by writing about my experiences, once in a while, discussing with people, coming back again to my solitude, and just enjoying being on my own. I've been trying to say things you can do, but really you're not meant to do anything. You're just meant to stay there and be in the moment and suck up the boredom. Don't try to fill it in with any unnecessary activities. Enjoy the boredom while it lasts. There's really nothing better, than being able to tolerate yourself when you're alone. Yeah, we get so used to being around people. We get so used to talking to people, that we forget that we now believe that we depend on people to be happy. When the opposite should actually be the case. You should know how to make yourself happy. Um, you know, just on your own, by yourself. That's the most powerful tool that you can have. Um, it's a mind refreshing experience. So yeah, that's my message for today. I've and it's easier with the distractions that we have, like social media, etc., etc. Even though it doesn't take the boredom away, but it can help sometimes connecting, with like-minded people when you're on your own. So yeah, that's the power of being of loving yourself and of being happy with yourself when you're alone. And there's nothing, more empowering than knowing how to make yourself happy. Thank you, and I'll see you guys again on when I make another video. Bye.